Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra Tutorials channel. I'm your host, Larry, and today we're going to be checking out and showing how to install the Natalie Female Halo Armor by Apophis, which replaces the B08 Light Gunner armor and I think this is the Street Scout armor with some Halo-ready armor with a more feminine physique. So to install this mod, it's a mod that comes in two parts, so there's two files here associated with it. You're going to need the mod itself, and you're also going to need the Helldivers 2 mod manager. So we're going to go ahead and start by downloading the Helldivers 2 mod manager, and we're going to take the slow download because it's the free download, and I'm going to go back to my modding folder, and I'm going to download it to a folder I've called the mod manager, and then I'll just hit save. From there, we'll go back to the Natalie mod, and we want to download the two files associated with this particular mod. So we want the Natalie B08 and then the Natalie SR24. These are named after the armors, so if you only want the B08 armor, you don't need to necessarily download the SR24G armor. So you have kind of like an option here. But I'm going to download both. So I'm going to click manual download on the first one. And again, I'm going to click on the slow download, and I'm going to put this in the mods folder in a Natalie Female Armor folder. It's important to keep your stuff organized because, well, mods tend to have just a bunch of numbers instead of a proper name, so it can get kind of confusing otherwise. So beyond that, we'll go back to files, and then we'll go ahead and download the SR24G, and I will do the manual download for that as well, the slow version, and I will save that to the same folder. And while we're waiting for everything to download, I'm just going to pop open the mod manager folder, and inside of here, it's just in a little zip file, and I'm going to extract it to a file of the same name. That way I can tell what version it is, because this does get updated fairly regularly, and older versions of the mod manager with a newer version of the game can cause errors and problems. So I'm going to double click on that to open up the folder, and inside of here is the Helldivers 2 mod manager. When I double click it and run it, it'll just tell me, hey, this is the mod manager, this is what it looks like, and the one thing that we need to do to get it set up so that it can actually tell me, so this is what the mod manager looks like. It'll just be, when you add stuff to it, it'll be a big list of mods, and you can uncheck and recheck to turn them on and off if you want. But we do have to do one thing to get this set up so it can actually properly mod Helldivers 2. And we go to settings, and we need to tell it where Helldivers 2 is located, because I can put the mod manager on my desktop, I can put it in my downloads folder, I can put it on the moon. As long as I tell it where my game is installed, it'll work just fine. So I'll click the three dots here on the side, and this is going to open up a new window, and I'm going to tell it where Helldivers 2 is installed. Now, the easiest way to do this is to just open up Steam, and here inside of Steam, all I gotta do is right-click Helldivers 2, go to Manage, and then Browse Local Files. That'll open up a whole separate window, and we're going to go here, click at the top, and we're going to copy that little address at the top here. I'm going to close that, and here in our search bar, to select where Helldivers 2 is, we're going to paste it in this top bar, hit Enter, and then that will be where Helldivers is, and we'll click Select Folder. And then boom, it's set up and it's ready to go. We can close my Steam, and now we don't have to worry about that. From here, we can add the mod files, which in the background behind me finished downloading. And then we do that by clicking Add, going back to Downloads, Helldivers 2 Modding, and then we go into the mods folder where the Natalie Female Armor is hiding, and then we add them one at a time. It'll add them, and hopefully no errors happen, because if it throws an error right now, it means that the mod isn't set up correctly and didn't load into the mod manager. But these ones I've already pre-tested, so they're just fine. And then from here, we're going to click deploy to make sure that they're fully loaded into my Helldivers 2 files. I'll click OK. And then here to initialize them, which you have to do at least the first time. Some mods, you have to load it from the launcher every time. Some of them you don't. But by clicking Launch Helldivers 2 through the mod manager, it'll make sure that all of my mods load directly. Some mods will persist even if you don't do that. Like a lot of the audio ones will. So I had like Megumi yelling explosion the other day, even without loading it through the mod manager. So just keep that in mind. So I'm going to click Launch Helldivers 2 from the mod manager, which will make sure that it launches and has these things, you know, fully loaded. And then now to get these particular armors to work, all I have to do is find them in the armory. Now, one of them mentioned that I have to use the slim physique, so that one I might have to swap back on in a moment. But here's the first one, the Street Scout. So this is the armor, which I can equip. And then if I go into the helmets, I just have to find the Street Scout helmet. And now I am a Spartan warrior with tits and a very lovely feminine physique that's ripped. Actually, kind of looks like that Batman armor with like the foam padding abs. And I'm ready to go liberate some planets looking good and stylish. The other one is the BO8 helmet, which I believe is red. It's up here somewhere. Here it is. So that's the BO8 light gunner, and I think I have that, but I have to change my character to the other physique type, the lean physique. And from here, we go back to the armory. I believe I have it. It's one of these. There it is. It's the gunner. It's the light gunner. So now if you equip the light physique, now I can look like the BO8 light gunner red mode. So you have two options. So there you go. It's really easy to install this and set it up, and then just equip the armor, and then you're ready to go. Now, the question remains, if you don't want this mod, how do you uninstall it? All you have to do is click on the trash can icon. Alternatively, if you're wondering what's broken in your mods that you've installed, you can just uncheck them and then click deploy again, and then it will deploy it without the BO8 version currently loaded up inside of Helldivers. Or you can just completely delete them, and then they're gone from your mod manager. Now, it'll probably help to hit purge, which will make sure that it removes all the patch files from the game data directory, so that anything lingering left over that might still be there gets removed. So the purge button's your friend, especially if you're having errors and you're trying to figure out which mod's breaking things. Removing stuff and then giving it a clean purge before trying to redeploy a different batch of mods might be a good idea. So that's it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I've been your host, Larry. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Bye, everybody, and have a good one. And of course, the links to this armor are in the video description below.